Hi, Gardaí, you well?
Not too bad, thanks.
Gard, I'm recording.
That's fine.
I was approached today by members of Gardaí Síochána. I've been receiving adult behaviour warnings based on based on the assertion or the assumption that I'm doing something antisocial.
Okay.
So I find that Gardaí are operating out of jurisdiction. And what's happening is I'm just giving you guys notice because I don't want to see anybody go down the wrong channels and be open to chastisement.
Right.
Because the Gardaí can't assert that I've done anything wrong. I haven't been arrested.
Yeah.
So because I haven't been arrested, it cannot be shown that I've done anything antisocial. By definition.
What's the purpose of their chat with you today?
So I got just to summons me to court. I've done nothing wrong. They haven't arrested me. They attempted to give it to me. I don't see it as a valid summons because it's based on signed hearsay, basically.
Right. Now, I've never dealt with it before myself,
Yeah.
so I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on.
So I have recorded.
Yeah, obviously I'm aware as to that you're down to.
We've probably received calls. I mean, there's probably been a lot of calls coming in.
I've actually gone down to myself as well.
Yeah, I've never seen you before either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
But I'm aware of the situation that's ongoing as well.
So all I can say is, I wasn't arrested. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been previously arrested for preaching. It's gone through the courts,
Right.
and I was acquitted. My good name was restored in the local newspaper, all the normal protocols, but procedures. But I haven't actually found that I'm doing anything unconstitutional. Neither have the guards. They haven't arrested me. So my issue is this: a guard cannot show bias in his daily duties. Correct?
Right.
Okay. So if you're to receive a report from somebody, and that is in the form of a complaint, you can't assert that as fact, as proven fact. Can I just bring my train of thought through, and then please? So if it's hearsay is literally when you hear something and you say it. So lacking solid irrefutable evidence or your presence there, you can't corroborate whether this evidence is true or false. And so to sign it has no power in law, to sign the hearsay. Now, prima facie evidence can be brought in court. I know we're not holding court right now.
Witness statements, basically.
That'd be prima facie. That'd be evidence given at face value.
Yeah.
But the problem that you come up against there is that if it's my word against theirs, because both our prima facie evidence has to be taken at its face value.
Yeah.
So what I find at the moment is I'm being summoned to civil court by law enforcement guards who are acting out of jurisdiction, who are signing hearsay.
Take a civil action, I believe it is.
Well, Gardaí, how can Gardaí take civil action? So Gardaí are showing bias by representing the complainant and not me.
My understanding of the situation is that there has been a few people to make written statements. Now again, I don't know who these people are.
When you say written statements, are you talking about the complainants?
Sorry?
Are you talking about complainants or Gardaí?
Oh no, members of the public.
Members of the public,
Not
complainants.
guards.
Okay. So if there has been a few, I mean the number's irrelevant. It doesn't matter if you have 100 complaints. We have to hold true to the Constitution.
And you mentioned earlier that they tried to give you a summons for court today.
They did. He put it on the ground.
Was that at the end of this month, was it?
I think he mentioned the 31st of August.
Okay. And you want to go?
I'm going to. Well, you see, I don't. At the same time, I don't want to justify something that's unconstitutional or contract with something constitutional. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So if I show up and I show up and my showing up validates the summons, you see, because in a way it's contracting with the motion. So that's why I haven't contracted thus far with these adult behaviour warnings, because they're not based on factual evidence, and Gardaí are operating out of jurisdiction by representing complainants.
Right.
So it's like they're becoming their legal representation almost.
I'm just going to get somebody else to let these people go. They're looking to
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight back to you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, so I'm just trying to gather a complete understanding. As per the Constitution. I stand on the Constitution as an Irish man.
My understanding of what's happening on the 31st of August, and again, bear in mind I've never actually dealt with you myself and I've never actually given you any of these orders myself.
True.
What's going to happen on the 31st of August is any guard that has served one of these warnings on you,
Mm-hmm.
they will also be in court.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Be 5, I think.
any member of, I don't know to be honest, any member
4
of
or
the
5.
public that has made a statement, a witness statement,
Mm-hmm.
basically complains about
Mhm.
your preaching,
Yeah.
they will be asked to go as well. And again, they do, they don't. That's what's going to happen. And after that,
Yeah.
whatever happens after that is
Mhm.
the discretion of the court.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Are you finished?
There
So-
are actually a couple of things here with your name on it. I only noticed them there.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I received them. I just want to address what you've said and
Yeah.
summarise why I'm here. So the reason I'm here is to deter Gardaí from following this line, because I find that they're acting out of constitution, they're acting out of jurisdiction, and they're actually showing bias by signing hearsay and allowing it to bring forth a motion in the civil court.
And you can explain that in the court.
I can do that, but I'd rather they didn't put themselves in that position, because once they get to that position, they're open to chastisement.
And have you sought legal advice in relation to this, or are you happy enough to stand for yourself?
I'm still looking at the situation. Obviously, today is an attempt to deter Gardaí from going along this line of taking this line of action,
Okay.
because it is unconstitutional.
Which get jot down what it is you're saying, okay? Basically in relation to you don't want Gardaí to
No, well, I've said it to you. I mean, you can say it to your colleagues. You can jot it down if you want,
or get an accurate.
but it's not a statement I'm making.
Oh, I know that, but it's simply I just want to make a note that you are here and that this is the purpose of your visit.
Okay.
That's all. In the meantime, and if you don't take them, it's your choice, but I'm obliged to give them to you. I actually don't know what they are. Your name's on them. I just noticed there was stuff up on the wall here. There's one more there. Again, I'm not sure how long they were there. I only noticed them this morning. I should have rang me up.
Shoot permits. Garda, actually, I don't want to receive this. I see they might be very old. I give you permission to bin them.
All right. What's your date of birth, Stephen? Do you mind me asking?
25th of the 7th, 83.
Fifth?
25th, 7th, 83.
Okay, so I'm just saying that you visited the public office in Wexford Garda Station on today's date, and basically the purpose of the visit was
To dissuade, deter Gardaí, to inform them that it is my belief, my solemn belief, that what they are doing is unconstitutional, and I would deter them from taking this line of action.
okay.
Aye.
Just wondering, could you sign these for me, please?
Yeah, the two of us have the same thing done, as such as just for a particular branch institution and for verification of authentication.
So you just write on that there that you certify it's a true copy of the driver's license. Just write it on the page, and I'll acknowledge that.
On the copy of the such, So you've got to say there is nothing, and then we write, you sign there.
Copy that they confirm it's a true copy of the original. That's all.
To deter Gardaí, sorry,
No problem.
it is unconstitutional to take civil action against them and wishes to deter Gardaí from further doing so.
Yeah, I find them out of jurisdiction and operating with bias.
And just sign it there. You just sign it, I stamp it then.
Out of jurisdiction and without bias.
And with bias.
Okay. So you don't want these, do you?
No, no, you full permission to have been there. They look like they might be old traffic violations or something.
The letter, like, so it's just up in.
So, the address is so old.
You're welcome if you want.
No, it's no need.
Sign that address
Yeah.
and just say it's certified, it's a true copy. Alright.
Right, look, the date on it, so
I'll have the date here.
All right. and you'll have your number, like, in that. That's what they're asking for, like, for the Garda.
What's your first name, Gard?
They want your number, like.
Thank you.
And basically,
The letter they're asking, the Garda that signs it, they need the number of the Garda.
Can you start again, please?
to inform the sergeant who is speaking to
Yeah,
you
that's
today
what they're
on
asking,
this
that's what they're
and the purpose of your business.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
Appreciate
It's
your
just a
time.
letter from them saying.
No, thank you.
No, we don't know.
Thanks, Gard.
Just